Hello, today I'll be presenting my professional learning plan for the 2026-27 school year. This plan is designed to strengthen our professional learning communities by improving collaboration, using data more effectively, and ensuring that professional learning leads to better outcome for students. The plan is cost neutral and relies on the expertise of our administrators, instructional coaches, and teacher leaders. This plan is to move our school from the initiating stage to the implementation stage on several of the PLC continuum we have studied throughout this course. Based on self-assessments, I found that while teachers are collaborating reviewing data, there's inconsistency on how PLCs function across grade levels and content areas. My goal is to create a more structured process that supports collaboration, continuous improvement, and student learning. This is our focus on the PLC continues because I consistently rated my school at the initiating level in several areas. Data discussions are taking place, but they are not always driving instructional decisions. Common formative assessments are not consistently developed across all teams, and teachers need more opportunities to analyze student work together. Feedback from my classmates also reinforced the importance of creating consistent PLC structures, establishing trust, and providing coaching support. These are the areas this plan focuses on. The Learning Forward standards serve as a foundation for this plan. Leadership, evidence, culture of collaborative inquiry, learning designs, coaching and expert support, curriculum, assessment and instruction, implementation, and outcomes are all embedded throughout the professional learning activities. Instead of isolated professional development sessions, this plan creates ongoing learning opportunities throughout the school year. In July, we will begin doing pre-planning by establishing clear expectations for PLCs. Teams will develop norms, create SMART goals, and review the 4 PLC questions from learning by doing. This gives everyone a common understanding of how collaborative teams should function. Leadership and collaborative inquiry are the primary learning forward standards addressed during this session. In August, teachers will analyze beginning of the year assessment data to identify student needs and instructional priorities. Then in September, collaborative teams will develop common formative assessments aligned with state standards. These activities focus on using evidence to improve instruction while ensuring consistency across the classrooms. During October, our PLC teams will use structured protocols to examine student work. Instead of simply reviewing grades, teachers will discuss student thinking, identify misconceptions, and determine next instructional steps. In November, teams will use assessment results to plan interventions for struggling students and enrichment opportunities for students who have already mastered the standards. During the second semester, focus shifts towards continuous improvement, and teams will review benchmark data, revise SMART goals, participate in peer classroom observations, monitor PLC implementation, celebrate successes while planning for the following school year. This keeps professional learning ongoing rather than ending after the first semester. One of our biggest influences on this plan is the learning by doing. DeFore and his colleagues emphasize that PLCs are not meetings, they are collaborative teams focused on improving student learning. Throughout this plan, teachers will continually ask, what do students want to learn? How will we know if they learned it? What will we do if they didn't learn it? What will we do if they already know it? Those four questions guide every PLC meeting and every professional learning activity in this plan. By the end of the school year, I expect collaborative teams to move from initiating stage to the implementing stage on the PLC continuums. Teachers will consistently use common formative assessment, analyze student work, and make instructional decisions based on evidence. I also expect collaboration to become more meaningful because teams will have common expectations, structured protocols, and regular opportunities to learn from one another. I believe this plan is realistic because it does not require additional funding or outside consultants. It uses the strengths that already exist within the school by relying on administrators, instructional coaches, and teacher leaders. The activities are embedded into existing PLC meetings and professional learning days and making implementation more sustainable. Instead of adding more work for teachers, the plan provides a clear structure that helps them work together more effectively. In closing, professional learning should never be viewed as a one-time training session. It should be an ongoing process that directly impacts classroom instruction and student achievement. By combining the Learning Forward standards with the PLC process outlined in Learning by Doing, this plan creates opportunities for teachers to collaborate, reflect, and continuously improve their practice. As a future school leader, my goal is to create a culture where professional learning is purposeful, collaborative, and also focused on helping every student succeed. Thank you for your time. I welcome any questions or feedback.